So a quick roundup of the first 2 weeks of reforms rule in Essex County Council, since that's my patch. Last week, the first week, on the very first day, Stuart Pryor had to resign and was expelled from the party for racist posts that he'd made, which were, pretty racist and misogynist as well. So there was that. That was just on the first Monday. So that was kind of fun. And now on the second Monday, so the second week, the deputy leader of reform on Essex County Council, Russell Quirk, is now facing an investigation for potentially a quite serious lie about an unnamed Labour councillor. Here's the thing. There is only one Labour councillor now on Essex County Council. This is... So, Russell Quirk claimed that in an induction meeting, a unnamed Labour councillor, he claimed, asked when they were getting their when and where they were getting their pension cash from. That's what Russell Quirk claimed this unnamed Labour councillor asked. There is only one Labour councillor sitting on Essex County Council. He's been an Essex County councillor now for 9 years. He wasn't at that meeting. He had no need to be at that meeting. Right. I'm not best disposed towards defending Labour councillors, and certainly not this particular Labour councillor, who I happen to know. I wouldn't call him a friend, and he certainly wouldn't call me a friend. So I hesitate to say this, but whilst Russell Quirk hotly denies that he is making a claim about this particular Labour councillor, it can't possibly have been about anybody else, because there is only one Labour councillor. He claimed it was for an associate Labour member. These people lie like they breathe. I swear to God, they lie like they breathe. So anyway, there's a process, there's an investigation, there's a process, but potentially the deputy leader of reform on Essex County Council is now in hot water. I'm going to leave a link to a story that isn't paywalled, because my local paper, the story is paywalled. So I'm going to leave a link to where the story isn't paywalled, and you can have a look at it and see what you think. But Russell Quirk is a tit, basically. The Labour councillor who thinks it is likely involving him, frankly, is also a bit of a tit. But when all is said and done, this Labour councillor, who has many faults, would never say this particular thing. And if it isn't this particular Labour councillor, it can't possibly be anybody else. So Russell Quirk is probably not being very truthful, but obviously there's an investigation, and, yeah. So, all terribly professional and fun. I live in Essex, everyone. This is going to go really badly, isn't it?